Hey everyone, it's Pooja and I'm here with my May book haul. This month I managed to break my record of 13 books and I got 20 books this month. Before I get into the books I got this month, I just like to let you guys know that everyone that tagged me for a tag concerning bookshelves, like for example the Blindfold Book Challenge or Sentence Challenge or the Book Tower Challenge, if anyone tagged me or will tag me in the future, I'd just like to let you guys know that I won't be doing those kind of tags until the summer, maybe June or July, because right now I'm living in a basement. My house is getting renovated, so every single book I got during the time I've been in this basement, it's in like piles. So, and all the rest of my books are in boxes, so that wouldn't actually work. So yeah, I apologize, and I will be doing those tags in the summer as soon as I move into my new house and get a new bookshelf and everything. So let's get started. In the month of May, first off, I got A Game of Thrones, Clash of Kings, and A Storm of Swords, all by George R.R. Martin. I'm currently in the middle of catching up with the show, so I wanted to start reading it before. Yeah, I wanted to start reading it because everyone on BookTube tells me how great they are, and I'm currently in the middle of Game of Thrones. I'm reading this really slowly, just while I'm in the middle of reading other books. I could tell that this is going to take a really long time because each book is so big. The next set of books I got from the Festival of Trees that was held in Toronto a couple weeks back. Basically it's where in January there's a group of books called the Blue Spruce books, Silver Birch, Red Maple, and White Pine, and for each category there's about 10 or so books by Canadian authors, and those are age groups. Blue Spruce and those kind of are age groups, and if you fall into that age group, you read the books in that age group, and you get to vote for your favorite one. And at the annual festival in May, there's a ceremony where they give an award to the winning author. It was my third year going to the festival, and they had these kind of carnival games where every single time you win the game, you get a little green ticket, and you would go underneath the tent, and you would get a free book. This event, I bought one of the books that was in the running for an award, and I got 2 free books. I got Such Wicked Intent by Kenneth Opel as the book that was running. Unfortunately, it didn't win, but I have the first book, which is This Dark Endeavor, which I talked about in my last video, and I already read it and it's really good. Dragonair by Cinda Williams-Chima. I realized this was like the last book. I think it's being continued though. I realized this after I got it, but I'll be borrowing the first few books from the library before reading this one. Rebel Heart by Maura Young. It's the second book in the Dustlands trilogy, and boy, I was so excited for this because a couple years back the first book, Blood Red Road, was in the running for one of the awards, and it didn't win either, but I still enjoyed it, and I haven't read this yet even though it came out I think last year, but I'm really excited to get this, and once I saw this laid out on the table I grabbed it as fast as I could because the third book came out in the first week of this month. Yeah, I go to the signing in Brampton, but I wasn't able to go. Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. This was the first book I've ever won in a giveaway. This was in the Goodreads giveaway, and over 500 people requested this, and I was one of the 20 that got it, and I was so happy because I've never won a giveaway like that before, and when this came in the mail I ripped the package open, and I was so happy because I wanted this book for so long, and it's so pretty, and if you take the dust jacket off, a real cute poster there of the 2 girls in the book. The next set of books I ordered in the beginning of the month from Scholastic, and when I came home I saw this box sitting on my bed and I almost started crying because I've been waiting for these for so long. I've guessed that it's the Harry Potter series, and I got the signature edition, so they're all so beautiful. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, finally Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, all by J.K. Rowling. The set of books I got I got them yesterday, and there was chapters closing down in downtown Toronto, John and Richmond. Thanks to a booktuber on here, Patty Montag. Link to her channel in the description below. She talked about it in her last book haul, and as soon as I heard about it, and since I live in Toronto, I went there as soon as I could, because since it's closing down, obviously there would be sales, and as it turned out, almost everything in the store was 50% off. So I went with my cousins and we got over 20 books, and then we had to filter through those because we didn't have that much money, and filtering through those we got like 6 of the books we really wanted, so here they are. Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. I have the first book but in paperback, but when I saw this in hardcover at 50% off, I had to get it. Yeah, I haven't read the first book yet, even though everyone's been talking about it on YouTube, but I'm really excited to get into it. The Ring of the Crown. My cousin also got this, so in this summer we'll probably do a read along together. And I've heard mixed reviews about this book, but when I read the summary, I was really intrigued, so I will be reading this soon. I got Shadowlands by Kate Bryan. I saw this so many times at the the Festival of Trees tent, and every single time I got in line trying to get this book, someone already grabbed it, so I was so happy. I was so happy that this was still at the chapters, so I got it. I don't know much about what it's about. I love this author. I love her Private and Privileged series, so I'll just read you the back. Rory Miller had one chance to fight back and she took it. Rory survived and the serial killer who attacked her escaped. The infamous Stephen Nell is on the loose. Rory must enter witness protection with her father and sister, Darcy, leaving her friends and family behind without so much as a goodbye. Starting over in a new town with only each other is unimaginable for Rory and Darcy. They were inseparable as children, but now they can barely stand each other. As the sisters settle into Juniper Landing, a picturesque vacation island, it seems as if their new home may be just the fresh start they need. They fall in with a group of beautiful, carefree teens and spend their days surfing, partying on the beach, and hiking into endless sunsets. But just as they start to feel safe again, one of their new friends goes missing. Is it a coincidence, or is the nightmare beginning all over again? The first book in a trilogy, I think, and the second book, Hereafter, came out this year. I'm pretty sure. So I was so happy to find this. The Vampire Academy by Richelle Mead, and I have read the series and I loved it. When I saw this cover, I wanted it so bad because every single time I go to a bookstore, this book, the first book, is always only available in the movie cover, and when you get the rest of the series, it looks hideous with everything else because it won't match. So I jumped at the chance to get this book. Indigo Spell by Richelle Mead. This is the spin-off. This is part of the spin-off series of the Vampire Academy series. The third book following Bloodlines and Golden Lily, and I have read this book. I'm going to be reading the fourth book soon, series, and you should definitely start reading it soon. And the spines are absolutely beautiful. Ferris by Wesley King. I met Wesley King at the Festival of Trees last year, where he was signing his new book. He was signing the first book of the series, The Vindigo, and I got it signed, I got it personalized and everything, and he was such a nice guy. I got pictures taken with him, and his book did win the event. I don't know if this would be just a trilogy or it'll be a long series, but basically it's about this group of teens who are kidnapped by villains and to become villains. And it's really interesting, it's fast-paced, and it follows a bunch of witty teenagers. That was my May book haul, and I promise you guys I won't be having as many book hauls as you might think I will be having, because I don't know, this May has been such a great reading month and a great book buying month. I'll probably start doing seasonal book hauls instead of monthly, because past 10 books in a month I will film a book haul, but most likely I'll just film a seasonal book haul. And I'd like to let you guys know that I probably won't be filming many videos from now until June, because as you guys probably know, I'm a freshman in high school, so we have exams, and yeah, it's kind of hectic now. So the next video I probably might film is the next Top 5 Wednesday for this Wednesday, and that'll probably be it until June. If I'm lucky enough, I'll fit another Top 5 Wednesday video or a tag between now and then, but wish me luck for exams. I'll need it. I will be filming a May wrap up and a June TBR because I've read over 12 books this month, which is amazing, and I do have a lot of books to read. But yeah, so thumbs up, subscribe, comment below about what books you guys got this month or what you guys are reading right now. As for me, I'm in the middle of reading Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins, and it's okay so far. Not as great as Anna and the French Kiss was, but I hope it picks up. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!